Good afternoon, everyone. Barbell corn ears, strange. China, difficulty with pork. VegReady, out of sellable inventory. Where's all the food gone? And you should be asking yourself that when you look at this diagram of the world's flow of food in the supply chain. Starting off over here in Ohio. Barbell corn, exercise anybody? I thought this is incredibly strange, so I dug into the story right away. And it's due to chilling injury during ear formation. That's one of the two causations for this. They saw it last year as well. But then another causation is glyphosate injury symptoms in non-GMO sweet corn because of spray tank contamination. So it's going to be one of those two, either the glyphosate or the extreme cold during the maturation season. Neither of those is good. And they're also reporting on how small the ears are this year compared to even last year. And taking a peek into corn condition on the national average, the red line below everything else, that's where we are. That really steep drop off that is the outlier. That's 2012 when they had the massive floods as well. Now corn is one thing, and we know we're going to commit to some lower yields this year, but take a look at the soybeans, for sure number 2 lowest on the chart here. But this only extends back to 2009, so it doesn't include the 1993 floods or anything that far back to 1928. But still, the lowest in the last 10 years. We'll see where prices go in the future, although they may be manipulated. But that would never happen in a free market controlled by a central bank, now would it? Over to China, everything's about pork pricing. And the last I heard, 49% just overall food inflation for the first 6 months in China. Even starting back in July, pork prices soaring 21% in a week. And then with the swine flu sweeping through, pork imports of 60%. Now they've pretty much run through everything that has been imported up to this point. So it's a wild card from September forward, especially going into Golden Week here coming up October 1st. Huge celebration week in China at that time. A lot of people want to get the meat. So we'll see where it goes. But have you noticed everywhere you look, it's food, 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 unusual. Oh, and here we are again, VegReady. Another unusual story. This is a plant-based meal subscription program. And the notice right on the front page, VegReady is out of saleable stock. They've stopped all deliveries to customers and all active monthly subscriptions stopped. They can't get the vegetables either. So what's going on around the planet where major companies are unable to fill their needs for simple vegetables and meats? What's going on behind the scenes? And when you take a look at the delivery supply chain here of our food distribution globally, it gives you a whole nother look at why you should be growing some of your own food to supplement what you can get at the stores readily now. But you see shortages here, there, and everywhere. I can only forecast, in my own opinion, that it's going to get more severe next year. And you have to ask yourself, do you think it's a coincidence that we're getting into cooling across the planet now? Overdriving the media where they're still trying to convince you that it's runaway global warming, yet all these food shortages are happening when the predicted Grand Solar Minimum first years of losses are occurring right now. I've discussed this as well as timelines moving forward in the Grand Solar Minimum and my new book along with Bill Porter, The Climate Revolution, The Grand Solar Minimum, Understand, Prepare, Adapt, and Thrive, as well as the 1 hour and 10-minute presentation, Winter is Coming, Cycles of Change and Transition. Links for both of those are in the description box below, and thank you for watching the video. Hope you got something out of it. See if you can do some indoor sprouting this fall season as we come into the harvest.